This is a speech for Richard McKenna High School. This speech is about how proper education can affect our nation. One, how teachers affect the classroom. If a teacher actually teaches the classroom, it can do wonders. Students actually retain information if they are actually taught. A lot of teachers nowadays that I have noticed from the high school that I went to and from doing research from other high schools and talking to my friends, and they have the same issue. Teachers, a lot of times, will just put a textbook down and have the kid read from that textbook, which a lot of students cannot learn that way. I know for a fact I cannot personally learn that way. I have to actually be taught, and I have to retain that information by doing it over and over again. And it's fine for people like me to do stuff that I just brought up. There's also people who can read and just retain the information from a book. There's a wide spectrum on how someone can learn. There's visual, there's audio, there's actually doing it, there's repetition, there's a lot of different ways a student can learn. Second thing that can affect our nation is how schools are preparing the students for the real world. A lot of times, students are going into the real world not knowing a lot of stuff. I know for a fact a lot of my friends who have graduated never learned how to file taxes, which is a big issue, especially since it's already hard to file taxes now. And there's also the whole spectrum of these schools are built off of the industrial area. That's when schools actually started, was after child labor got abolished, that schools became mandatory for how our nation runs our youth. And ways that it can be fixed, instead of having seating charts and having stuff like uh, rows and all that, they can just have a classroom where kids can choose where they sit. I know if they're in a business facility, they can't really do that. But a lot of times nowadays, you can just work from home. Like what I'm doing right now with my schooling, I'm working from home instead of actually going to a physical building. That is my speech. Thank you for your time.